Hey everybody, and welcome back to Drowning in a Sea of Blue. Last episode, we kind of just wandered around their laboratory. Got a little bit of more backstory of how, like, these guys came to be. But now we're going to bed. Let's see what's happening. Oh? I feel like I'm falling. Descending into the deep blue sea. Sinking, drowning. Watching the surface retreating ever so far away. We're still on sea, right? I watched as the light slowly faded. Wait, did the world just end? Wait. I watched as black spots crowded my vision. In the hazy dregs of my consciousness, I simply watched. Unable to move my limbs, unable to call for help, unable to do anything, even as the water robbed my very last breath. As the ocean swallowed me whole, the only thing I felt was relief. If my existence had been erased then, if I had been allowed to drift away into darkness without knowing a thing, wouldn't that have made things so much easier? But your story's not over. You're MC. That's not what you do. Oh, you're back. ... I feel like I had a terrible dream. Huh? MC, come out quick. Huh? What is it? Is everything okay? Alright, I'm coming. What happened? Other half is gone. We can't find him anywhere. Huh? Other half? Where could he have gone? He was not looking right last episode, I'm be honest. ... MC, we need to see this octopus of yours. Did we tell? Oh no, the other one. Okay, the main one. I have a feeling I know what's going on. ... Okay, let's go. Before that, I do want to check over here. What? Wait, was this always open? Yes, it was. Fair enough. Just in case there is a pedal. Chat, what is that? It's a pitch black hole. Stick your hand in? That's not a good idea. Let's do it. ... Is there even a point in this? Probably not. Mystery, 1 out of 5. More collectibles. Wait a second, can we reach in one more time? Just checking. Alright. Fair enough. Seems like we can't go any further. Alright, let's keep going. I'm a little bit of a completionist when it comes to these. Hello there. It's a pitch black hole. Stick your hand in? Sure. Is there even a point in this? 2 out of 5. Alright, let's keep going then. Not sure what these holes are for. They're kinda creepy, not gonna lie. Speaking of holes, maybe one's in here. Hey buddy, how you doing? By the way, the door on the 3rd flight of stairs in the boss's house is open 24/7, starting today. Which means that you can go freely back and forth between his house and the facility. Cool, right? But there isn't a jellyfish bell equivalent for the facility, so you'll have to walk all the way back. Hehe, sorry about that. Fair enough. You guys aren't gonna question this guy. So, do you have food on you? Do ya? You don't have any! Stop leading me on, you player! Alright, so he only wants to speak to us if we have food. I'm not sure if we're ever gonna get food, because I honestly thought, like, the Black Void stuff was food. We could definitely, use the shoe. I forgot. You guys did go up, didn't you? We could use a seashell to come back. Am I... Just in case, you know? You guys think this is gonna lead anywhere? Okay, let's go back down. Okay, so 2 down just leads you all the way back. What about here? I can't go there. I was wondering where, other friends went. Like everyone else. Because they said they were gonna look down and up. So I guess that's where they went? Not that it really led anywhere. Alright. Oh, sorry. Let's go back then. Back to see where other friend went. Back into the river. Alright. But this time we have our friends. Come on up. They can breathe down here, right? What? Wait a second. Why is that, that's a different color. Dot dot dot. This one doesn't look very healthy. Pull it out? Sure. Oh. A pitch black hole. Stick your hand in? You know it. We play with the horror hole a little bit. 3 out of 5. We're not averse to doing all that. What is that? Oh, it's the pedal. It's one of our pedals, I see. This one looks kind of strange. This path especially. Hello, sir. How are you? Oh, hello. Perfect. I was waiting for somebody to come by, actually. You've been to the big house over there, right? Haven't you? I know I have. See, I've been reading this book. Okay, it's more like a journal, not a book. I swiped it from some weird-looking chest in that house. I can't say it's very interesting, but there's literally nothing else to do. I can't move from this map, and I'm seriously bored out of my mind. So I've been reading this to keep myself entertained. What's it about? No clue, really. Feels like it was written by a middle schooler. Red-eyed people with supernatural powers? Yeah, I've definitely heard of that before. Dialogue drags on for way too long. The author thinks they're being snarky, but they're really not. It gets stale so fast. What's the title too? Kai Ross & Co. What is that, a real estate company? And the main character's sister gets killed off literally right after we meet her? What the heck? What? Yeah, I want to continue reading. Why? He loves slop. Can't I give an honest review? Anyways, I'll be done with this one soon, so I'm gonna need a new one. Coincidentally, I found a loose page from the other book in here. I want to read that one next. Do you think you can help me the book if it belongs to? It should be somewhere in the house. Exchange, I'll give you the one I have on me. Obtained a loose page. Let's read that. If I stop here, time will leave me behind. So if I stop time instead. Not sure what that means, but alright. Yeah, we'll definitely give one back to you, buddy. I wonder what's gonna happen when I get all the pedals. Give me the pedal, thank you. Appreciate it. And I'm pretty sure I do need to backtrack a little bit for this one over here. 3 out of 5, I think. I think that's what it said. I don't see any other strange items that we would really need to look at. Unless there's a hidden passageway over here. You never know. There's another one. Another dead item. The lamp isn't lighted up. Take it? Yeah. Obtained an empty lamp. Where's the hole? Where's the hole? Anything over here? Nothing. A small piece of paper with a pink octopus printed on it. Turn it over? Sure. It reads, "What do octopuses eat?" Answer on the back of this page. Can I see? They didn't let me see. I mean, I guess the only thing on the back of the page is an octopus. I don't think they eat that, personally, but like, hey, to each their own. Alright, let's keep going then. I am a bit thorough. We're here. Dot to dot. Whoa, I'm breathing underwater. You have been! What is this? Where are we? How does this even work? Shut up and go in. We have an octopus to kill. Yeah, I don't think you can. Dot to dot. Oh. Could the loose page belong to this book? Read it. In the beginning, there were only two. The world was a blank canvas, waiting to be awash in color. They molded the world as they wished, after the image of a faraway galaxy. They poured a little bit of themselves into the world, and the first life forms took their first breath. In the end, there was only one. He ate the world. He tried to eat his other half, who wished to keep it. Abandoned, alone, and unable to die, he sits through the various dimensions, looking for a place to spend the rest of his eternity. Take this book? I guess. We can probably take all of them, right? Rumors speak of a certain telephone in Ward 404, at the farthest end of the darkest corridor at Matt Bracken Hospital. It's said that the door is bolted 3 times over. Even the nurses haven't set foot in years, and that nobody has ever successfully gone past the first broken lamp at the corridor, for reasons unknown. However, it's said that if you manage to find your way there and pick up the phone, you'll be able to talk to the person you want to meet the most. Now, Mr. Graham Wallace wasn't exactly the type to believe in the occult. Ridiculous stories like that were only told to children to prevent them from wandering off and ending up in some operating room by accident. But when you've been hospitalized for the 3rd time in 2 months, you start to realize that it's probably time to get comfortable. He had to cure his boredom somehow. It was getting a bit annoying to see the rest of the beds in the ward surrounded by his fussy relatives during visiting hours. All the while, the space around him remained empty. Aww. It's really long. Take this book? Sure. Wait, what? Another brown book? Are they all the same? I guess we're collecting brown books. The astronaut wanted to go to space. Not for the reasons you might think of, however. It wasn't for the mankind's progress, or to explore that vast unknown, or anything grand like that. The astronaut simply thought the Earth didn't have a place for him, so he had to leave. After years of hard work, he was finally sent on a mission to cultivate the space grass on the moon. It proved to be an incredible success. As time went by, the space grass blanketed the barren landscape in a pale, soft blue, and even started making their way over to the spaceship's hull. For the first time since setting foot on the moon, the astronaut considered returning to Earth. And yet, something had taken root in his heart and wouldn't let go. Despite the lack of an atmosphere, the air seemed much easier to breathe. Despite the frigid climate, there was a warmth that he could never find back on Earth. All the astronaut ever wanted was a space to call home. Take this book? Sure. That's really... I like that one. I think that one's really sweet. ... But even if I stop time here, even if the raindrops hang in midair, even if the colors of this pretty portrait never fade, somehow out there, where I cannot control, the hands of time continue their steady, meaningless march. Round and round and round and round and round. Take this book? The blue book. This one seems like it's related to the page, right? So what if I stop time here? Time will leave me behind. So I stop time instead. Oh. It literally tells you. I mean, I got it from the context, but cool. Let's go back to the Mr. Octopus and see what we can do over there. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? The blue book. Yippee! Thanks a bunch. ... Hold on, what the heck is this? What am I even supposed to be reading? This makes 0 sense. Me when I watched the Backrooms movie? Me... And it's not full of friend slop and fan slop? What happened here? It starts off so strong, but quickly devolves into nonsense. That's crazy. Well, I guess it does stand out. In the worst way. And to top things off, it's weirdly unsettling. I feel like I'm being watched. Creepy. Sorry, kid. I can't read this at all. How about you keep it? Take the missing page, too. Can I at least, like, have the other one? Man, I guess I'm gonna have to find other ways to keep myself entertained. But thanks anyway, kid. See you around. Okay. Oh, so that's what the jellyfish bell does. It just sets you at the front of the house instead of, like, you know, right next to Mr. Octopus. Alright, let's see. Were you always that dark? Guess so. Oh, no, go back down for a second, sorry. I wanted to check out the mouse hole, see if you have anything to say about it. No? Dot dot dot. Why does this kind of look familiar? Huh? Wait, you have things to say? I can't remember where I saw this before. You have something to say about the paintings? What is this? Disgusting. I can't even tell what it's supposed to be. This octopus has terrible taste in home decor. Why do you hate the octopus, man? An aquarium, but nothing before fishes. One of the fish lies motionless at the bottom, pale and lifeless. Its dull eyes stare above the empty sky. Okay, so other half is gone? Other half is cooked? You wonder what it sees up there. Yeah, so other half is gone. She is definitely cooked, like absolutely. I'm guessing the 4 octopi over there are supposed to be us? We do have a very similar color palette, now that I do look at it very closely. But anyways, plates. Alright, so that's unimportant. Seems so. A comfy looking beanbag. Dot to dot. Oh. Fair enough. Enjoying yourself over there. Bet you did. Sketchbooks. Inside are the sketchiest sketches that have ever been sketched in the history of sketches. How sketchy indeed. This one seems strange, but I guess it's nothing. Which do you think is more slippery? Octopuses or slippers? Probably octopuses. Friend? Both. I hope he slips and dies. Okay, right. These two. Half is on set to kill mode, okay? She does not want to mess with anyone, or he does not want to mess with anyone. I can't tell with the hair. Oh, candy wrapper, gross. Wait, a candy wrapper? In the I'm not gonna say anything. Alright, what do you think about this one, friend? As it looks into your eyes, indescribable emotions begin to well up within you. Is that an octopus? What kind of face is that? It's the PN face, a punchable one. Dot dot. Alright, let's go back to, Mr. Octopus. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Oh, we have 3 seats. Was that always like that? Oh, you're all here. Welcome, welcome. I've been expecting you. Hello, Mr. Octopus. Whoa, a giant octopus with limbs. How about we skip over this part? Yes, I'm a giant octopus with limbs. Splendid, now move on. What brings you all here today, my dears? I'm sure you know who other half is. We haven't seen him all this morning. Would Mr. Octopus happen to know where he is? Cut the crap. You don't even have to ask. It's obviously his fault. It's because of him that all this nonsense is happening. Half. You don't have to act all nice to him. He knows exactly what's going on and he doesn't care. I'm right, aren't I? You are. Dot to dot. Dot to dot. See? As a matter of fact, I was the one who removed other half. Oh! You did what? I erased his existence. He's no longer a character in this story. Dot to dot. How can you guys still remember him? Dot to dot. And I predict that this is going to get messy, so I'll have you stay out of my way, just for a bit. Oh, and she shut her down. Mr. Octopus, wait. Don't worry, I just put her to sleep for a while. She'll wake up soon enough. Here, take a seat first. Let's have a civil conversation over a cup of tea. Yeah, she's eepy. Mr. Octopus, why exactly did you remove other half from the story? It's simply because he wasn't contributing enough to it. He's been acting strange lately. Is that also you're doing? Not exactly, but I suppose you could say that. When I decided to destroy this world, I decided to get rid of all the unnecessary characters. But I wanted to keep the main cast around for a little longer. That's why the 4 of you remained, even when the rest of the world disappeared. That's where the problem came in. Other half's personality was never properly established, I knew it, and I didn't know what to do with him. So I removed him. That's your solution? Yes, why? Do you have something to suggest? I heard from MC that you wanted to help in rewriting the story, but you wanted to scrap yet another important part of it. How is this any different from what you've been doing so far? You didn't like the story, so you threw it away. You weren't satisfied with other half's apparent lack of personality, so you threw him away too. There's already so little left in this world. What are you going to throw away next? Me? Half? MC? Because we're not interesting enough? Don't tempt him. To me, it seems like you're not even trying. You created us, you created this mess, and you have no intention of fixing it properly. What did you even come down here for? What do you even want us to do? You might as well just erase all of us right here, right now. Wouldn't that be better for all of us? Friend, just come up with another story. One that you think is more interesting. That's what he's been doing though, isn't it? I bet you'll reach this point again. You'll just get bored of it and throw it away again. So what do you suggest I do? I recall that you've also written some stories of your own. Care to impart some of that wisdom? You wrote stories of your own, friend. No, I didn't. Oh, how cute. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. Come on, I don't bite. ... There was one about a go- Okay, I did, so please just stop. This is blackmail. What do you even want to know? Let's start with something simple, shall we? What type of stories do you like? Like the genre? I read anything I can get my hands on, so I really don't know. As long as it's interesting, I guess. What do you think makes a story interesting, then? ... I don't know. Never really thought about it. The plot, the characters, how well it's written. I guess I'd say it's a combination of those. We seem to be getting nowhere. How about this? Have you ever read a story you didn't like? Of course. Why didn't you like it? It just wasn't for me. Like, if I were to write it, I'd choose a different direction for the story. I don't think it's badly written or anything. I guess it's just personal preference. Hang on, is this an interrogation or something? How could I ask you something instead? Fair enough, ask away. Why do you write stories, Mr. Octopus? ... This seems to be a reoccurring theme. For my personal enjoyment, of course. Then why do you ask me all those questions? Rather than my perspective as a writer, I feel like you were asking my perspective as a reader. It almost sounds like you were writing to please your audience. Not exactly. I simply think that it's more important for my writing to be of a certain standard. If I were to read my own work, I'd want to be engaged in the story. If I don't even enjoy it, then who will? Okay, maybe. But isn't it precisely because of those standards that you can't ever finish a story? What makes a story interesting to you, Mr. Octopus? I cannot say for sure. See? You don't know either. Perhaps enjoyment cannot be defined in exact terms. However, that brings us back to square one. I cannot determine why exactly this world of yours is uninteresting to me. How should I go about rebuilding it? How about, rather than thinking about what makes a story interesting to read, what if you thought about what makes a story fun to write? That's the most important part, isn't it? If you're doing it because you enjoy it. ... You may be right. Perhaps enjoying the writing process is the first step in creating an interesting story. And perhaps that's the only thing that should matter. An interesting change of perspective. Your advice has helped me greatly. Shoot, I hope this idea of interesting isn't mass murder or something. I think you're treating your characters well is also important. Is that so? Do people like reading stories where the characters keep dying left and right? I mean, that depends who you ask. Well, I'm sure there's an audience for that. Exactly. Are you serious? Cough cough, Mad Father. Cough cough. Well, this has been most enlightening conversation. Thank you all for entertaining me today. Mr. Octopus, when will Half wake up? Pretty soon, likely. In a bit, be patient. Though, I must admit, I'm still a little bored. Would you like to play a little game with me to pass the time? I'll wake half up when we're done. So we basically don't have a choice. Let's go along with that, friend. Okay, what are we playing? Let's call it Memory Lane. Oh god, a memory game. What are the rules? I'm gonna have to remember. There are none. Doesn't that make it more exciting? What are we supposed to do then? I'll give you a hint. Meet me at the end of the corridor, past the gravestones. Huh? It's gone. So I guess we have to wander around and find stuff. Again. Again? Yeah, I did this yesterday too. And in the maze. Well, let's go. Is friend awake? Nope. Fast asleep. We'll be back soon, sorry. Let's go. Alright, let's go searching then. Where do we search today? Oh, hey there, buddy. Can I talk to you? Doesn't seem so. Alright. Ooh, a block. I guess that's it. Since when was this here? At this point, I've given up on common sense. I think we have to go inside. Seriously? Are you sure it's safe? About 95%. After you? Okay. Be careful, MC. Into the hole? Let me just save real quick, okay? Just in case I miss something. But anyways. I guess this is it. Alright, let's go in. Here goes nothing. Wait, why was there an "are you sure"? Oh no. Oh no, I'm in the Yume Nikki dimension, man. I'm up in like some kind of colorful area. Dot dot dot. Friend, are you there? Dot dot dot. Where did he go? I've been Delta ruined. I've been Delta ruined. How could you do? What the heck is that? Oh, these must be the stories you've written then. Hey, buddy. An octopus? Oh, hello. Do you know Mr. Octopus? He looks a lot like you, but bigger. Well, yeah, he's my boss, but I'm not supposed to tell you that. Anything more than that. I'm just here to observe. Observe what? Sorry, kid. Can't say, but I'm sure you can guess. I guess I have to pick one of these? I'm sure there's one above, but let's do this one first. Locked. Never mind. Okay. Guess we're going here. Locked. Never mind. Oh, that's a different one. Won't open. That's not the same, but I understand. Locked. And so was the final. Well, is there anything else over here? Probably not. Guess I'm going back up. Huh? Locked. Excuse me? Hey, octopus buddy. You have any hints? Hey, what am I supposed to do? Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Shake it. Shake him. Shake him. Get over here. Huh? What are you doing? Tell me your secrets. Oh, a key came out. Thanks. Obtained a hospital ward key. Are you taking your anger out on me? Why? Ow, hey. No, I kind of feel bad for him. We literally just slapped it. Oh my gosh. No, stop. Stop. Why would you do that? Why would you keep doing that? Anyways, let's keep going then. Hospital ward, right? So I'm guessing that's the first one. Wait, no. It's definitely this one. What am I talking about? What? No? Hospital ward. Is it the first one? Oh, yeah, that looks like a hospital ward. Let's go in. Hey there. Pink, purple, and yellow. It's one of the discarded stories. What was it again? Right, the Wandering Woods. Whoa, it's just like the drawing. I guess so. I'm so glad you're okay. You didn't wake up for a while. We were worried. Um, I'm so sorry, but who are you? Oh, I'm Pink, and this is Yellow. We found you passed out right outside the woods, so we brought you to the village hospital. Do you feel okay now? Ah, yes, wait, no, I'm MC. I'm Purple. Wait, I'm Purple. Wait, sorry, that got a little bit confusing. Ah, yes, I'm okay. Great. But why are we in the woods on a rainy night like that? Didn't you hear? There's a witch in there. We're not allowed to go inside. They say that if you wander too deep inside, the witch will eat you up and you'll never come back. Stop that, Yellow. Don't scare her. I bought my favorite plushie to cheer you up. Here. Ah, thank you. Sorry, it's a little tattered. I can't sew at all. I don't know how to fix it. But it's still my favorite. Wait, no, purple's purple. I'm just here. Okay, yeah, okay. Uh, I'm not purple. And they can't see me. Seems they can't see me. I wonder if I can do anything about that octopus. Yo, what's up? I'm bored. Can you humor me for a bit? I just want to talk, or someone to talk to. I've been stuck in bed for so long, injured my wing, as you can see. It's been bandaged up nicely. Too nicely, actually. I can't move at all. I can't feel it either. So I'm not actually sure it's still attached. Just kidding. I can twitch a tip. I can twitch a tip a bit. See? No problem at all. I'm so bored. I wonder what she's doing now. Flying around happily somewhere without me. Probably. I mean, that old hag. I have a wife, you know. Well, more like an ex-wife. Surprised? She dumped me after I got this injury. Stupid old woman. ... I remember when we used to go fly dates together. We were so young then. Love the sky. That one. I loved it too. The doctor said I won't fly ever again. I didn't want to believe them. I really didn't. But it's been months and I can barely move the tip of my wing. I guess they weren't wrong after all. And they were so kind as to give me a window seat. Are they mocking me? They must be. I'm sure you agree. I wonder if she's having fun. I don't even know what she's up to now. Do you know why she likes the sky so much? It's because, and I quote, it's the only place I can truly feel like myself. Not bound to anything. Not held down by anything. Just me, and the wind in my feathers. Can't believe I remembered that word for word. That's why she left me, isn't it? A husband who no longer belongs in the sky. He'd do nothing but tie her down to the ground. Anyway, if you see her around, say hi to her for me, but don't tell her it's from me. Thanks for listening. I rambled on a little bit too long there, didn't I? See you around. I feel bad for her, man. I feel bad. There's a sewing kit in the drawer. Take it? Sure. Obtain the sewing kit. What will you do? Stab it with force? I can't save. Alright, we sew it up. Okay, this should do. At least it's not falling apart anymore. Nothing's happening. What will you do? I guess we'll sew it up again? Doesn't seem like this is what they want. Can't talk to them. Can I talk to you again? Bird is sitting facing the window, lost in thought. It's sunny day. Perfect weather for a casual morning flight. I mean, do we just leave? Doesn't seem it. We can't really progress if that's the case. Guess we're stabbing it. How about this? Ow. Oh! The octopus has truly fallen apart. Caught in innards spilling out, it stares at you with a miffed expression on its face, what is left of it at least. Obtained octopus stuffing. There's something else in here. Obtained a starry key. Alright. Looks like we're going through all the stories. Anything else you want to say? Purple looks confused. Pink and yellow are talking animatedly about something that she doesn't actually understand. They're just fine. They're just fun she's fine, man. They're just happy she's okay. But anyways, I think that's gonna do it for this episode of Drowning in a Sea of Blue. I think it's kind of nice, the little progression that we have over here. The journey that we have set forth. These short little stories of unfinished splendor. I don't want to call it splendor. Unfinished stories. I think it's kind of nice looking at like the author's past works. I think it's sweet. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good morning, afternoon, and/or evening, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya, see ya.